Liksom. Liksom. This place, the Criminal Investigation Department. Okay. There's some details of the Tian family's case in the cabinet. The poisoning and the fingerprints. Methyllinidis sulfotetramine. What the heck, man? Commonly known as rat poison when detected in one's sleeping pills. Some of the capsules inside the medicine bottle were filled with rat poison. Sleeping pills were purchased from the town's clinic 3 months before the incident. Poisonous components were not detected in the same batch of sleeping pills. This especially ruled out the possibility of poisoning by the clinic staff. There are 3 different fingerprints on the bottle cap, one from Xiao Yuan. The other 2 fingerprints are still being matched. In the fingerprints on the bottle cap. Motive. Most people said that Xiao Yuan behaved strangely before the incident. She was suspected to suffer from schizophrenia. There weren't any obvious conflicts within the Tian family. Combining the note suspected to be Xiao Chun's suicide note that she left at the crime scene, speculated she suffered from mental illness and had suicidal thoughts long before the incident. In conclusion, Xiao Yuan had been suicidal for a long period of time. Due to her mental illness, she put the poison she intended to commit suicide with inside the Konji, caused the death of the 3 other members of the Tian family. Outsiders have not idea that the Tian family has a strained relationship. Even one's madness could be a disguise. But I share these facts with Captain Lu. Will they believe me? Hello, this is Shen. Hello, Miss Shen. This is Xiao Yuan. Xiao, Fang Fang's transfer has been approved. Thank you so much, Miss Shen. I didn't do much. Fang Fang is a good kid. Seeing the outside world create more opportunities for her development. By the way, are Fang Fang's grandparents okay with it? Last time you said her grandparents did not want her to leave the town. They ended up agreeing with the idea. Good to hear that. Michelle, I also found the thing you were looking for. I'll send it to you when I get the chance. Michelle, you're a great help. I'm the one who should thank you. Without your help, Fang Fang and I would not be able to leave this place. Oh, they're coming back soon. Keep in touch. You disappeared again. I've been looking all over for you. Chen? What is the thing you were looking for that Yuan mentioned? Did you find out? I'll tell you about it. When I was a journalist, I came to Qingtan to cover a story. I heard that Tian Jiangrong and Wang Yingshai was selling cultural relics. The press asked me to come to Qingtan under the guise of a volunteer teacher. A further investigation discovered that Tian Xiangrong used to work in a bank. He habitually recorded each transaction on his ledger. Tian Xiangrong had some big name clients, so you can guess how important this ledger was to him. He used Fang Fang to approach the Tian family. Because the Fang Fang, Xiao Yuan, and I slowly got to know each other. He wanted to take Fang Fang out of Qingtan, but Tian Xiang and his wife wouldn't allow her. So I made a deal with Xiao Yuan. She helped me find the ledger. And I promised her that once Tian Xiangrong and his accomplices were arrested, we could leave Qingtan with Fang Fang safely. Miss Chen, have you got the ledger? Or I could get if Fang Fang's family had been murdered. I don't know where the ledger is. Now, now many things are starting to make sense. Officer, what did you find out from your investigation? Sorry, Miss Chen, since you shared so much information, I don't want to hide anything from you. But this isn't the time yet. Still need to investigate something important. Where? I found information on the bottle that contained the poison on the bottle cap. There are 3 fingerprints. Perhaps the key to solve the Tian family's case lies in these 3 fingerprints. Try to find a match for the fingerprints in the Tian family's house. Okay. Roll of tape in the cabinet. Here's the fingerprint on iron. Track the fingerprint with the tape. Pin 1. Larry mentioned Fang Fang slept with her grandma in the same room. Probably worried that the soul summoning ritual would affect Fang Fang. There's a fingerprint on the clock with unique residue. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da, bum, ba-dum. What's the right? Hey. Okay, we got all the fingerprints. As measure finger, you should be able to figure out the culprit behind poison. Okay. The bird. I confirmed our joined wounds. Fingerprints. We can start matching the three fingerprint samples that we have collected just now. So it should be number 1 is her, right? Oh, what are you doing? Nothing. Have you finished your homework? Yes, I finished it. Mom, are you sick? I'm okay. These are sleeping pills. They help me sleep better. I have one, Mom. You're a kid. You don't have enough worries to keep you up all night. Will all your worries be gone after having this? Yeah, I wake up without any worries. I see. That's why you look a lot happier lately. Oh yeah, my birthday's coming soon. Of course I remember. I'll buy you a big cake. Yes. Listen to me. Kids cannot take this medicine. Fanfang is a good kid, so don't touch it, okay? Okay, I won't touch it. Okay, in the middle. Could be number 3. Judging by its size, this is a child's fingerprint with some traces of crayon on it. This is probably Fang Fang's fingerprint. Fang Fang's fingerprint. How would Fang Fang steal the sleeping pills? Smash the last fingerprint first. Residue in the front of the fingerprint is quite unique. That's the residue from the scratch-up part of a lottery ticket. This fingerprint is probably from Tian Rong. Tian Rong, huh? Hey, sure you want to do this? I think I can handle seeing you once a week. see you every day. Of course I do, but you've seen it yourself. He's really possessed by you. Shang said if Xiao Yuan's soul leaves her body when we summon Yu's soul over, he can stay in her body forever. That way our son will live with us again. Don't worry, the poison I got is strong. She will die quietly so the body can remain complete. Poisoning an adult to death. Afraid we'll get caught. If anyone asks, you say that our daughter-in-law has gone mad and committed suicide by taking rat poison. I've told Wang inside, he'll testify. Trustworthy? We have worked together for many years. He has never leaked anything. If I get caught, he won't get away as well. All right then. Xianrong is the one who poisoned. Told you Xiao Yuan was innocent. She wouldn't ever harm Fang Fang. She was kind of onto it with it, though. Shen, it shouldn't be that simple. Xianrong raised the sleeping students with poison. He knew Xiao Yuan was the only person who took them. He was a very cautious person. He wouldn't put the poison into the congee. Then who put the poison in the congee? No, I only have one speculation. Tian family's murder case was an accident. It was also the inevitable result of an accumulation of conflicts. Do you mean? Began with the death of Tian Zhu. Tian Yu died from epilepsy. After his death, the Tian family grieved for a long time. Missing the son, Tian Yu's mother, Gulian, repeatedly asked Miss Shang, a witch, to summon Zhou's soul. The catalyst for the events was Miss Zhang's arrest. Just after Miss Shang was arrested, Tian Xiangrong paid her to get the soul summoning method. Soul summoning requires a living person for the soul to attach itself to. Xiao Yuan was the best choice for the times. Maybe Fang Fang overheard a secret regarding the soul summoning plans. And she told Xiao Yuan about this. So Xiao and Xiao Yuan decided to play along and pretend to be possessed by Tian Yu. Wait a minute. Why did Chao Chang pretend to be Tian Yu? Shen, do you forget? Yan is Yan Rong and his wife didn't allow Fang Fang to study in the city first, but then they suddenly agreed. Could it be? How Xian Yuan pretend to be Tian Yu so she could persuade him? Hey Diggy. How you doing? Yes, Xiao Yuan hoped to bring Fang Fang out of this town, but her in-laws didn't allow it. And the only person in the family who could convince the grandparents was the deceased Chuan Yu. Xiao Yuan's plan went well, and the Fang Fang was allowed to study in the city. Melting into a puddle. However, she underestimated how much her in-laws missed Chuan Yu. Soul summoning ritual can only be held once in 7 days. But Chuan Xianrong wanted to see Chuan Yu every day, which triggered his murderous plan. So, the actual person who put the poison in was... He was the person who witnessed everything but couldn't understand what happened. Shen, you know who I'm talking about? No, that's impossible. This is currently the most reasonable explanation. The fingerprints on the bottle cap aren't the key to solving the case. The order of the fingerprints is. Fan Fang stole the sleeping pills after Xianrong laced them with poison. What she stole was poison. If I'm correct, that's what happened on the day of the incident. Yuan, Zhao Yuan. Oh. Zhao Yuan, I had a cough over the last few days. Will you get me some medicine? One from Jian. The brand's medicine works best. Okay. Also, Aunt Lee said that you went to Yi for yen for medicine. How many times have I told you not to go to his clinic? Mom, his clinic is legitimate and his medicine is good and cheap. Legitimate my ass. He can even treat you. Hurry up. All right. Grandparents have never smiled since Dad died. Grandma burns incense and prays to Buddha every day. Grandpa always hides on the balcony and cries secretly. I hope they will stop being sad. And Grandma and Grandpa said today is the soul summoning day. Actually, I know that Mom was pretending to be Dad, just like the old lady. Every time she pretended to be Dad, Mom had to eat fish, which she hated. Grandma said that Mom loves me and Dad very much, so she would do things that she doesn't like. Was it because she loved me that she ate the fish? I don't want Mom to do things she doesn't like just because she loves me. I hope Mom can do what she likes. Mom said there will be no worries after taking this medicine. I hope that when I wake up, Mom, Grandma, and Grandpa will be happy. Fang, what are you doing? Mom forgot to turn off the stove when she went out, so I'm helping her watch it. She's too forgetful. Take some food for her. Let's eat first. Hmm? It's me bubbling, melting away in the heat. Mom, I'm back. Fang Fang? Fang Fang! Mom, what are you doing? You're leaving this place after a national day. I'm packing up our clothes. Mom, this white dress is gorgeous. Why didn't you wear it? Mom is too old for this. No, I think you're still young. Please wear this next time we go to the park. I want to take photos of you. I'm really glad you're such a sweet girl, Fang Fang. Dress is a bit wrinkled. Let me iron it. You Yings, you're no good until you're dead. You have to die with us. Take the poison. Now. My body will not rot in the mud. Like a bird, I'll die in the sky. Why did this happen? Miss Shen, try to report our findings to my superior. But the evidence is lacking, so it's very likely that they understand. It's not the result I want to see either. Would people believe that Fang Fang accidentally poisoned the family out of good intentions? They would only think that Fang Fang killed the whole family due to mischievousness. Sorry for taking all your time for nothing, Officer Lin. The place seems to have changed back. Sound of a door opening comes from the entrance. Mission, there's nothing left to be investigated. I want to tell you one more thing before we leave. I lied to you. I got the ledger before the incident occurred, and I have sent it to the press. Okay, Mission. Handing it to the press is the same as handing it to us. It's good as long as we can expose Jian Rong's transactions with his buyers. Let's go then. Officer Lin, I think I have left something back in the Tian's house. Be right back. Sure, I'll be waiting for you here. Voice call record is shown on the screen. Hello, Queen Zui. Hi, Chief, it's me. Queen Zui, I received the ledger. No one else has read it, right? The only one. Why are the names of our company executives on it? That happened a long time ago, and the laws weren't strictly enforced at the time. So, will the names be published? As well, some of the names only can be made public, some can't for now. Some can never be known to the public. After all, it's good now that you got the ledger. Queen Sui, you have done a fantastic job. The credit is not mine. I've heard about what happened to the Tian family. What a shame that we weren't able to thank Miss Chow in person. Don't get too hung up on it, Queen Sui. Also, now that Xiang Rong is dead, the buyers might search his house for the ledger. It isn't safe for you to stay there. You should return as soon as possible. Chief, I have to prepare for class. Being a volunteer teacher is nothing but a disguise. Don't fall too deep into a role. Send someone to pick you up tomorrow. How does that sound? Can you give me 3 more days? I want to sort some stuff out. I have another request. After the article is published, can you remove my name from it? But why? We'll talk when we meet, Chief. Okay, make sure you stay safe. Did you lie to us again? Did Michelle made it back? Where did Michelle go? Did Michelle? How long has it been since she last came to school? Did she go missing? That freaking sound. How can she be missing?